Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa. Hello gorgeous folks, I hope everyone is staying safe and taking very good care of themselves. Now I challenged myself to a new recipe today, which is this Omelette Soufflé. Say what? Yep, absolutely. And I made it this morning. I was like, why don't I just film it? Yes, my first attempt. This is how one learns every day. If I make a mistake, so be it. If it works, so be it. I learned something new. I mean, as you can tell, I was attempting to separate the egg whites and the yolk. Yes, so I used my strainer, which was bigger, but it looked a little bit slimy. But anyway, I got over that. Now, at this point, I'm using my electric whisk to whisk this into this fluffy peak, as one does. If you don't have the electric one, you just have to use your manual whisk. And that would take you about 20 to 25 minutes of hard work. Yes, your arm will be falling off, but at least you are going to be treating yourself later. Anyway, back to this. I need it to be that perfect texture. That nice soft peak? I think I'm just there. There we go. Now that took me about 5 minutes and that was done. And here I've got my egg yolks. So I've just sprinkled a little bit of salt to taste and I'm using my hand whisk, the normal whisk I was mentioning earlier. And you know what? I need to add some flavors to this. I can't just have my omelets just plain. No. So guess what? I just finally chopped some chilies. I've added that and I had some shallots. So of course you can use any normal onions that you prefer. You can be creative with this. It's not a problem. And then of course I mix everything together as I always say till it's well combined. At this point I'm like, I'm getting there. Let's see. Anyway, so this is the point that I'm going to be folding in my egg white. Now, this is a tricky part because you have to be gentle with this. You have aerated the egg whites because you're making a souffle. You need it to be fluffy. So whilst you're mixing everything together, you have to be very gentle with it. It's just like, when you have something that you really, really, really like. How you're quite gentle with it and you take very good care of it? That's exactly what you do. Now, this is no recipe you try when you're hungry because, you want to do it fast and quick and that would just knock the air out of it. So yeah, just be as gentle as you can when you mix everything together. And you notice I'm just doing it gradually and just scooping or adding a bit more egg white as I go along. Absolutely. Now, you will notice that the texture of this at the moment, it looks lumpy. And the reason is I didn't add sugar. If I did add a little bit of sugar, then it would be a little bit on the smoother side. So yes, you have that option to do so. But I don't mind a little bit of lumps here and there. Absolutely not. And considering this is my first experience in trying the omelette souffle, I was like, why not? I remember years ago I made the yam souffle and yes, absolutely. I think maybe it's about time I did a video on that maybe. If you'd like me to do so, leave your comments below. So I think I've got that desired texture. Yes, and now I'm going to move on to my frying pan because we have to fry this bad girl. This is so exciting. As you can tell, I've melted some butter with a little bit of olive oil in my frying pan. And now I'm just going to pour in the mixture. Once I pour that in, I'll level the surface up as one should, yes, until it's just nice. And now I'm just going to leave this on that medium to very low heat because we're going to be frying the bottom and also steaming the top. So at this point, I was like, I've got some smoked salmon in the fridge. And we're just left with a few pieces. I might as well just add that. So I've got that smoky flavor and, those little spicy bits coming through from the green chilies. This is optional. You don't have to. It's because I had it, that's why I've used it. And now I think this just looks lovely, but I just need to add a little bit of my freshly milled black peppercorn. And now I'm going to cover this for about 4 to 5 minutes. And then I'll see if I've actually cracked this or not. Now, if this is your first time, you're welcome and thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate that. If you do like what you see so far, please do that great service of clicking that subscribe button and the notification button, which means each time I upload a video, you are notified of it and you do not miss a thing. Now, at this point, I was like, oh, this looks good. Now, this is where it got complicated because I had to figure out how to fold this because I wasn't, confident at this point to know that, oh, it would fold on its own. It's like, am I going to mess it up? Do I have to do it again? These thoughts were just there. They were rife. But I just plodded along. I was like, nah, I'll do it because I need to seal that edge because I know that once I seal that edge, I've got that shape. So you enjoy my attempt here. Did it work? Did it not work? You'll find out. And right before your eyes, you can just tell that it has worked. What patience and persistency does. Oh my gosh. If I had listened to those words of like, no, this is complicated, you have to do it again, and talked myself out of it, I would not have enjoyed my omelette soufflé this morning. Yes, it might just be an omelette soufflé, but that is a life lesson just here and now. Yes. Now to my notification gang. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, and to my loyal subscribers, me love you. Please stay safe, boost your immune system, learn something new, treat yourself, and naturally I'd leave the list of ingredients and measurements on my blog ndudu.fafa.blogspot.com, so do check it out. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat as Ndudu, so do pass by and say hi. Noel, thank you very much for my theme song. And until my next video with you guys, something different, something exciting. Take care of you and me love you for you.